E ngā maramara o te ao, hoki mai anō. Hoki mai ki te mātakitaki mai, ki ako kōrero o te pō. Ko Victor Hau, mai I Maniriwa, ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka, ko tahi rau, whiti tikau mā rua. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou, ko kuhu mai I roto I tēnei whare, ki te kōrero, ki te mātakitaki mai, ki te whakarongo, me ki te pātai ano homai o whakaro, mō te kapa piriona. O e pāna ki te kapa piriona. He mahanga kaupapa I te tuki au, I ngā rā ko pahure. Ko tētahi ko ngā turi mō ngā mō te pū, ne? Wahi o koutou, mō te pū. He hate oranga, mena kei te whakakore, ai te kawana, ngā etahi pū. He hate oranga mō tātou te iwi. Kei ngā pirihimana, ngā pū. Ka rehe pū o ia tangata. No? Koe rā ngā kōrero I puta mai I te atanei ki I Amerika. Ai, mō tō tātou rohi. Ko tuaka whakāti kia rātou. He iwi, kaha tātou ki te whae etahi mana o tātou katoa. Kore mātou E hihia ki ngā pū. Mena, engari, ia tahi wā, he pai, he pū, ki ngā tāngata haere, pai kararehe, kia kai, kia kainga te pānau, me ira a te mahi, he tēnā paitira, engari, ki te mahi, ki ngā pū, kia kōhuringia ki tētahi kā, kare paitira mahi. Nā, hea hou kāra mō tēnā. So, welcome everyone in, in my other reo. And I was just talking about what I heard this morning about our gun laws. And this was on a broadcast this morning. I found it quite interesting to hear the views of people from other countries who, the majority, have never been to New Zealand or have never set foot in New Zealand. But what surprises me is the amount of information they speak of about New Zealand, So, they're doing a lot of reading somewhere. And it's probably, on the net, which is the most up-to-date place. It's even faster than the local papers to get out there around the world. Now, it's okay. People want to base their assumptions on, written stuff like that, or from headline news and things like that. But it's a bit different if you actually live in the country. It is, because you know how it'll affect you. And whether it does or not on a large scale. Now, making comparisons between this country, New Zealand, Aotearoa, and other countries is, to me, you cannot do. I mean, we don't have anywhere near the population that other countries have. And today I was doing a quick check of all the countries and the populations of most of those that are in TBC and the number of people they actually touch with TBC and actually sign up and register and pay the fee. Now, we're small fry. I mean, we are small fry. Yeah, we could stand in one little spot in Nigeria and not even be seen with our population. Yes. But I look at these countries, now this is going away from the gun wars, but, just looking at the population of these countries and where they stand in TBC, they're a long, long, long way away from the size of the population and the number of people that they have gotten into TBC. There's a lot of work to be done out there in those particular countries. And, you take a country like Greece, which I call a little country, part of the little countries. Well, it's not that little compared to Aotearoa, New Zealand. It's not. Man, they have 11 million people. Crikey, we don't even have half of that. But, compared with the rest of the world, yes, they are small. But they are doing a great job in TBC at the moment. I watched the number of people being registered in that country lately, and that surprised me because we don't hear much about those people that live in Greece. So I don't know whether this is the work of just a handful of people or whether it's only just hit the island of Greece. Now, TBC has been around in New Zealand since almost the day it started, or the year it started, in 2016. And when I last looked at the statistics, New Zealand had 13,000 people registered. Now, it might seem very small, but so is the country. I mean, we only have about 4.7 million people in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Now, when you look at the makeup of all those people, we have immigrants, we have refugees, we have our cousins, our islanders, you know, then there's our Asians, and those are, those numbers are increasing every year. We've just put up the immigration figures. Those are refugees that we take in per year. I think it is. And it's gone up to 1,500 a year. And we're only a small country. And we take on these people. That's fun. As long as when they come here, they do what we do. You know? They don't try to bring in their own law to this country. We are all, as they've been saying for the last 3 weeks, we are all one. So we should be one in everything. Although I find that hard to believe at the moment. But maybe with a bit of work, it could happen. And as I heard mentioned this morning, that New Zealand was one of the safest places. Now, notice the word was. What do you mean was? It is still one of the safest places in the world. Only because of one terrorism act. That doesn't change a lot. It just changes the way people look at things nowadays and how we move forward as one nowadays. Okay, so we go back to the gun laws. That's changed since. But remember, our police are not totally armed like our Australian cousins. Their police force is armed, and not in New Zealand. It's only on certain events that they are armed. But you can walk around the street, walk into a policeman, he's not armed. So, we still feel safe. I mean, a policeman doesn't have to stand in front of me for me to say, where's your gun? I look around him and say, where's your gun? I'm more likely to look for handcuffs than a gun. But I mean, they know what their job is. They're there to do their job. Sometimes people don't agree with some of the things they do. But hey, that's normal in any country. Now, you're probably wondering, what's this all got to do with TBC? Well, when you look at, take it from a gun laws perspective, it changes the mindset. It could change the mindset of the elite. As somebody said, the government takes away, guns, bans guns, certain guns, and someone said, so the elite can come to New Zealand and feel safe and go about their way doing whatever they think. Interesting to hear that from someone else. And I felt that people were honest and sincere about what they were answering to. And as far as TBC goes, it's like saying, oh, New Zealand, you don't need the elite in your country. Let's look after the poor. Let's equip our people, against poverty. And I know TBC offers that. It's just up to the person or the people to take the opportunity or take full advantage of what TBC has to offer. TBC can be life-changing. Just like they say, the gun wars will be life-changing too. That remains to be seen. Unlike TBC, at least TBC is, I don't know about saying forecasted, but there's more promise, there is more hope ahead of us. With by being involved with TBC, looking ahead, looking to a legacy to leave behind, all those sorts of things. Looking to be better at what, at life in general. Helping to make a better place in your country. I mean, guns or not, TBC to me is at the forefront. I don't get hooked up on, political agendas like that. I look for the good and the value and opportunities like TBC and what it gives to any individual or any whānau family out there. And, like I say, countries with huge populations are nowhere near producing, the percentages. When we talk about the numbers they get into TBC, you only need to look at a place like India. India could blow TBC apart right now. Yes? If every single person in India signed up to TBC, we'd have 1 billion people tomorrow. Because their population is well over 1 billion people. It's almost 1,399,000,000 to date. Okay? If each one of them sponsored one, we'd have 2 billion people. So easy to number crunch. So easy. Cameroon has 25 million people. Look at that. The Philippines, I think, have 108 million people as well. And Nigeria has about 179 million people. Now just look at those countries, those few countries, and how many people there are. And if each member of a whānau bought into TBC and signed up their families, we'd hit that billion mark, no problem. No problem. So, food for thought, people, food for thought. In New Zealand, well, with our 4.7 million people, at least we could get 500,000 people, maybe. 500,000 people. We would have that many people who would be wanting to really know about this. As compared to the 13,000 that are in it, Already? Yeah. We need to push ahead. We need to do justice to TBC, and we need to get out there and push the recruiting, give the gifts like always. But this time, seriously, with a bit more urgency. And that would be our contribution to TBC from this little corner of the world. So, okay, let me go and share some other information, because there's other stuff in the blog. And I think I'm about the last one to actually read this to the world. But it's only because it comes out late. This meeting has gone, past, finished. And we don't get this until after it's finished. See? So we don't get to read this before it actually happened. So all we can tell our people and those that listen to the broadcast, that you turn up 5 a.m. in New Zealand time, 5 a.m., and go into the send button meetings, if you have a send button. Okay, so I'm just going to read that past that other stuff. And we get this every time. What is TBC confidential? I can't tell you. You'll need to attend a send button meeting to find out. Well, if you have a send button, yes, you can. If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, that's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transactions if TBC is discounted. Whoa, I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attack so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure, and with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the full-grain admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, we are private. Transactions over 400 grain will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grain will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Contact the TBC Commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grain or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done with something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC Commissioner, who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of full grain admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TVC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TVC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. Congratulations to Ollie Pamalan for winning this week's Bitcoin contest with an impressive 56 paid sign-ups last week. That is huge. Well done, Ollie. You will receive 200 grain of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English in Button meeting. We will show the whole TVC community the live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet. You will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in your possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this side of a Bitcoin transfer, so be 100% sure that you are giving us a correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much 200 grain is right now in USD and send the equivalent amount to you in Bitcoin. So I watched this and she was so excited and, good on her for going hard out and finding 56 recruits. That's phenomenal, That's amazing stuff. So that put the Philippines in first place at 117. India next 41. Nigeria 35. Ivory Coast 25. Greece 15. Uganda 14. Cameroon 11. Ghana 11. Italy 8. Kenya 5. Papua New Guinea, United States, and Burundi all at 4, and so with Bangladesh. Austria and Bulgaria next on 3 each. Tonga 2, Canada 2, South Africa 2, Togo 2, Ukraine, Belgium, Hong Kong, Germany, Burkina Faso, Malaysia, New Zealand, and Benin all at 1. Well done to all countries and all participants. That has brought 320 people into TVC in 1 week. That's fabulous. We need to see it go get more. So let's try again this week and see how it goes. We have analysed the results of this Bitcoin contest and found that the TVC members in the Philippines led the whole TVC community in growth with 12 contestants and 117 paid sign-ups last week. 28 countries had 107 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has increased to 1,160 members. India, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Greece, Uganda, Cameroon, and the Ghana were all strong contenders last week with double-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. So in order to participate in Bitcoin contest, you need to be a qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need a completed profile with picture or photo. You have to have attended or viewed a recent Send Button meeting, and you must have at least 2 active paid referrals. So to do the check, click on part-timer and see what it says. And you can even click on full-timer and it'll tell you whether you're a full-timer or not. If you have not updated your Kringle Cash back office profile to be listed in the full-timer database, You should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. Too many of our TBC members don't believe in their ability to recruit others into TBC. And I want to address this lack of self-confidence they are showing. Anybody can recruit into TBC successfully, and we have made it so easy by inviting others to receive a gift. Look at the first winners of the Bitcoin contest. They are not rich and famous. They are regular people just like you. If they can learn to recruit, then you can learn how to recruit. Recruiting leads to daily cash flow, and this activity can bless your life richly. Look at all of your short-term needs. Wouldn't daily cash flow help you to meet these needs? Could a lack of confidence in yourself be holding you back? Self-confidence, self-esteem, self-belief. The quality of your life has a lot to do with how good your self-esteem is in your life. Low self-esteem affects all relationships in a negative way. If you don't think you can recruit for TBC, you probably don't think you're capable of doing many things. This is all based on a false belief that you are not okay. I'm okay and you're okay is the healthiest self-belief. The most miserable people believe I'm not okay, you're not okay. Are you suffering from such false belief about yourself and others? You can change these beliefs. The power is within all of us to change and improve. Isn't it true that you have the power to choose? Making a decision is one of the most powerful things in this world. Things begin to change all around, even the smallest decision that someone makes. You have the power to decide for yourself. Don't think you should decide to have good things happen to you. Or don't you think, you should decide to have good things happen to you? I'm sure you wish that. You can decide the quality of life you want for yourself if you make a conscious effort to do so. Recruiting for TBC will give you an exercise that you can measure the result. Even if you don't think you are going to win the Bitcoin contest, that doesn't matter. Recruiting with the assistance of a good TBC leader should result in daily cash flow to meet your short-term needs. The series of small skills needed to recruit will be sharpened as you pursue this activity. Successfully recruiting really gives your confidence a boost. When it comes to your attitude about yourself, it is critical that you make a serious effort to bring it into a healthy state. Decide to believe in yourself. Believe you can overcome whatever holds you back. Recognize that strength comes from struggle, and you should embrace challenges and grow stronger and smarter. Here in TBC, you should see yourself as either a millionaire or a billionaire. Rise up to be the person worthy of what you see in your wallet balance. Self-confidence and the skill of negotiation is the fastest way to unlock that value today, while we are still in the distribution phase of TBC. Decide you can, then you will. Daisy Railway today in Aotearoa. So, go back and say, acknowledge all you people out there watching. It's kind of you to, spend your 30 minutes with me. Well, sorry, but I'll take. Wow. Was worth my talking, wasn't it? So, well, to all our Bangla brothers, Supervisor Reserve and Brother Israq, Brother Ariful, Simon, Brother Shohag, Ahmad, right? And Brother Anzar. Wow, great to see you guys here. Well, it's great to know that you were listening to me. And of course, making friends in the chat room with the Kiwi Iwi. You know, it's good to have other people from other countries, other cultures, and they bring with them, a lot of value, their own values, just like us Kiwis. We have our culture. We share because we want to share. We are that kind of person or those kind of people. And one day we might all meet you here in New Zealand in Aotearoa, or our Bangla brothers. Oh, you would love this place like your cricket team did. You would. You would really love New Zealand. And of course, to our Kiwi, Iwi, Sister Violet, Brother Bill, and Sister Carol, and Brother Darren. Always in the chat room. Always very supportive of, our broadcast, whether it's Keith's broadcast, my broadcast, Darren's broadcast, Bill's broadcast. We care about what everyone does. And I see that, I can see that those who are here are the same, feel the same way. And of course, my husband, he doesn't sit too long in one place for that long, waiting for me to stop. No, he doesn't, because he's an active person. He loves getting up and walking around and doing this and doing that. But yes, for 30 minutes, I have his time, and I appreciate that. So, there's some thought in what I was talking about this morning, tonight, about other countries, how they see and perceive New Zealand to be. Drop me some comments if you can. I'd love to hear all your comments and what you have to say. We shall talk more, and thank you once again for being here. Ka kite and be safe, and don't be sick. Don't get the flu or anything like that, because it's that kind of weather at the moment in New Zealand. So rest easy, everybody, and don't forget, send me your thoughts. Or even if it's a kaupapa, something you wish to talk about. Hey, I'll do it for you. Peace to you all. Thank you.